So who is in charge, bro?
Go and ask your grandfather.
No, I mean this is not needed. This is not needed. Let's just do the right thing. Somebody should just be inactive. Somebody should call somebody. Somebody should come and attend to somebody. That's it. That is all we are asking for. There should be any sense of agency, please.
Busia Andrea then arrived the activist Eko Kopiem or Rich Hospital Ewa Accra. And now me prak Accra when yan odu Eko Homo. Eko man sembebre Eko so me fierce as nigga babontin ababeji dinatama enya sem kitwa.
When you say something, na why no? E betimi akose government judgment debt. Because me papa na dawa Mercy Hospital no. Esi wudi chance dia kan.
Minister of Health Okando Mintanso ababonte din sembebre aba. Ebusia me twemu Andrea arrived the activist Kopiemu ewo ho ne we prak Accra ewo ne nsa ho odudu ho. Na odu wa watena obeye 40 minutes hospital for no bia emfi na sanso na nkofo bebre so ede wo critical condition mu a omo nso no omo eprepra hospital for no bia emfi we mama okasakasa ya enya asem kitwa mo frɛ nkofo baya ohoye menyamenya enya asem kitwa we nam so ema nurse ba ku epra ye pa.
He came in, he wanted us to leave everybody and attend to him. So we explained to him.
Who?
Ralph.
Okay.
We explained to him, and then he was like, he wouldn't sit down. And my in-charge told him to get a card, a hospital card. He said, why should he get a hospital card? Because his name must be in the system. Once his name is tied in the system, it should everything should pop up. And my in-charge said, no, it's not done like that in Ghana. There he was angry because he was told it's not done that. That is not done in Ghana. And he started insulting us. We don't want Ghana to progress. Then he brought out the phone. But initially, I did a pressure dressing for him.
Okay.
In his finger that he said it was bleeding. It had bled. Okay. The blood had dried.
Okay.
So I just had to put a gauze on it so that we reassure him.
Okay.
He wasn't happy about it, so he took off the dressing I did for him.
Okay.
Then I approached him and I told him that I've done a dressing for you, so be patient. We have 2 trauma cases and other cases too are there. We want us to leave them. He got angry and he started yes. So he did this to me. And then when he went out, I don't know where the guys came from. Most of the health workers saw them earlier, so they had fled. I didn't see them. And then they, from my back to my chest, and then they were just...
Did they push you? Were you pushed? Or what did they do? What did they do to you?
Yes, I was hit. I don't know if it was a fist, a tap. I can't describe the...
But what happened to your hands? Your 2 hands?
Raphael, I don't know. Ralph did this to me. He hit me with the phone with the fist. And I even dodged a couple of the fists. They hit me
all over.
But right now I have this dislocation on my shoulder and some headaches and body pains.
All right, thank you very much.
And to add up, he was telling us he will follow us to our homes and beat us. And if take one life and...
Oh, he will take one life. Actually said that?
Yes.
Okay.
But we are happy to hear that, and I think this is a very unfortunate situation.
Echi ena efiaswa nega ebaye na odi ensem etu je kire se ni arab the activist ekokoye ho entwa ye kwakrakrakrakra ewe mama okasa ya mo kaseti a ya president John Dramani Mahama ono so okaseti a no enye asema enye ketu akra
about their health. We don't care. You mo kwa bubu emergency one. Money virus e wo mo ho amodi ra facility inside. Emergency unit here baby obi e tibidi mnika ko ra ho. Etu mnika gbogbo mu ye mo. How stupid can one be? How stupid are you? And this ujina doctor baby nipa no ka cha say ya ma wo card ade uje ujina ono nko anim e ye video na nka asem na wo ka ne ye nte won. than to put all patients on your stupid platform and act so stupid, childish, and foolish. And free SHS would have stopped it. You need free SHS. Mokas will be autobrophobia and educated on. What the fuck? Do you know that legalities entail? Do you know? When you say say government judgment debt. Because me papa nedawa Messi hospital no esi wuni chance ya kan o see anymore. What kind of stupid behavior is that? What kind of foolish behavior tibon koso kwasi behavior obiya because now social media be for and to obiya to camera no di jimi kwasi be na kwa yaza de no. What kind of stupid attitude is that? Crucifo Jimmy sir, running around in the hospital facility with a camera, videoing innocent people. Oh my ording. I have for now no paper na camera that almost. Oh my ording. Patients na munipa ne dan in China na mu video no. Oh my, how dare you go to a facility and start threatening health workers? What bodam John Mahama na? Wama wings John Mahama or your doctor? John Mahama or your doctor? Eso idea for ankokoye medicine and ankokoye communication. What bodam what? Okay, say science that for more. John Mahama na waba power nti amaye say no. John Mahama na ono timi ko school be your doctor ni bi. Oh fool what? Foolish networks. The camera chatting people, you will do what? I don't know who do one fancy and see woman so. As powerful you thought you were, why were you threatening people? Send out with him there was a way, and then I was saying for oxygen. Now this is woman so. Ah? As powerful you that you thought you were, that you were screaming. I didn't want to follow oxygen. No? Now one fancy no so. Now one trinimoja and quiet blood with. The stupidity in Ghana is too much. Stop behaving like animals. Now more you nipa.
When I'm so Emma, Minister of Health, Okando Minta say no. When to try and answer crown or buy, said ya 7 AC cord, and no de pan a ye. And into the 1 bay say to trust him in now. Mechi omunin, when so interested, nurse for your year no a yet. What
is very important is that irrespective of the level of provocation at any health facility in this country, it does not warrant any physical attack or assault on any health professionals. I do not think that our health professionals deserve this kind of treatment. It does not necessarily mean that the allegation of delay in attending to them is true or false.
He asked the police to investigate the incident and arrest all suspects linked to the attack.
And let me also make the point that we will investigate the alleged delay in the healthcare or in the treatment of those who were involved in the accident. This has also brought to fore about the security of the health personnel, especially at Rich Hospital. And I have instructed that must continue and we must put measures in place to prevent the reoccurrence of this particular incident. The law must take its own course. So the issue must be investigated and the law must take its own course. That's why.
Just as the minister and his team were coming out of a closed-door meeting with the hospital's management, Ralph St. Williams, aka fellow Ghanaians, drove in a black vehicle, exchanged pleasantries with the team, and drove back.
Arrived the activist Esteban Bonti or that is to Minister of Health Okando Minta enim say body saw the CCTV camera Ebeko Rich Hospital one monitor BB Ekoso. If you say nip enkwa here ye pa Amadachi bi so onu ho a amanfo betumi aka say Minister of Health Minta Okando abreso na why sa impuntudwuma ewo ho.
So some of these confrontations are some of the things that motivate us to keep doing whatever. Sometimes you feel like backing up. Sometimes you feel like challenge because Ghana for no money or margin. even the same people that you are fighting for becomes a threat to your life. Now, yesterday's situation that happened at the Ridge Hospital in the evening, this morning I've seen a statement. In fact, I was called by some media houses, which I don't want to mention their name, and for Classic FM I will mention their name because of the mood at which the interview went. I don't know if the media is there for the people or against the people. I don't know if the media is for the people or against the people. Now, I've just been previewed that the health minister had gone to the Ridge Hospital upon the incident that happened. I will plead of the health minister that systems is what we are fixing. Systems are the reason why we put people in political offices. And when they assume offices, you bring out policies and certain structures that will straighten the systems that we want to see as a country. And I will beg of the health minister that from now onwards, regional hospitals, district hospitals, or in fact, government hospitals should be having CCTV cameras in the hospitals to be monitoring activities of our medical staff, visitors, and anybody that comes into the facilities. Because the medical negligence from some of our medical staff is becoming too much, and you can't do nothing about it. There are no proofs, and they do this with impunity because they think that nothing can be done. There are no records to prove that this is indeed what actually happened. People constantly keep reporting medical staffers, disrespecting them through their mood of communication, violence through their it's a lot. And I believe that all these things can be worked on if we have cameras being putting into our wards and our medical facilities so that people will be monitored. If institutions are putting cameras to be monitoring activities and also providing security, I think it has come of a time that in our era we put this kind of principles and certain factors into consideration. The health minister, Mr. Minta Akando, this should be a call. This should be something that you should look into. At least by the time you leave office, somebody would say that it was Minta Akando's era that every hospital begin to be having cameras there to be monitoring activities that are happening in these hospitals. Something needs to be done. But right now, the insult, some of the statement that was made by these nurses, they had earlier come and say, "Oh, stop the filming. Let's have a conversation." And one doctor, is it Leslie, that had come to me and tried to diffuse the situation that was happening there. And upon respecting whatever conversation we had and stopping the video, was when another nurse came in using certain denigratory words that even, respectfully, even the street ghetto people will never use such words. Like unitasity, excuse my word. In the other world, we say, a nurse using this in the hospital. This is unacceptable, this is unprofessional, and all this can be treated, or we can take actions against some of this unprofessional attitude when there are records to this. They do some of these things because they feel like nothing will happen, nothing will come forth it, because at the end of the day, there is nothing to prove it. And this unprofessional and obsessious behavior, that when you go to certain facilities, they feel like, oh, yeah, something needs to be happening and something needs to be done about this. Respectfully, the name has always remained Rob the Fellow Ghanaians. I always say, I don't do what I do to denigrate anyone or to disrespect anybody, but I do what I do because I believe that Ghana can be better. Something can be done, and it will take us to do it. Long live Ghana, and God continue to bless our homeland.
Subscribe na mo press notification bell no on na mo share mo adwe wo comment section. Medin Eddie Aminatu Jato Mama.